I introduce you to my dog Paddy, who's my service dog? My name's Gina Ayling. I've lived here just over 20 years now. I fell up the back doorstep, landed on my face. I needed some handrails by doorsteps. I didn't want to fall, so I contacted Care and Repair.
So when I first met Mrs Ayling, she'd had a fall at the back doorstep. So I referred her to occupational therapy at Powys County Council. And as a result of that, they recommended that she have a ramp put in place, which would make it much safer to go in and out of the house. Once we'd received recommendations from the occupational therapist, I then passed it over to Francis, our technical officer, who drew up a scheme and plan of work for the proposed ramp.
The occupational therapy recommendations came to me for a ramped access at this property, a low threshold doorway. That was then put into some plans and a specification, which we then provided to the council.
Working with Debbie and Francis gave me a lot of help with things I hadn't even thought of. I'd be floundering, I think, if I didn't know that they were there to give me some help and advice.
She was on disability living allowance, but she was on the lower rate for care, so I supported her to complete an application form, and as a result she was awarded the higher rate of disability living allowance. It's a really important part of our work at Care and Repair that we support people to apply for welfare benefits and maximise their income.
Since I've had the adaptations done, I can go in and out without fear of falling, and the rails in the hall are brilliant. I do also hang my sheets on there to dry, I'm afraid, so they have a dual purpose.
When I came back to visit Mrs Ayling after the ramp had been done, she was able to go down into town by herself on a mobility scooter with Paddy, of course. It just really improved her well-being and confidence.
And if it hadn't been for Care and Repair, I could be in care. And because of all the adaptations I've had done, I can continue living here. Wonderful views and very good neighbours and a lovely town to live in.